All right, so we pretty much agree that the plot was pretty much on point. We agree that animation was kick-ass. So let's get into what really matters.
The knit and the fucking grit.
The character development, the character moments, the character interaction.
Character moment of the movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't care, fuck you. But Bulma getting bitch slapped. That shit, I paused.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
I paused it. I'm sorry. I mean, I had them stop it in theaters because that shit was immaculate. That bitch walked out like, oh yeah, I'm king shit and I'm the princess of the universe. Bill, don't you come? Wow. Didn't hesitate.
It was like the Charlie Murphy moment when Rick James did the 5 fingers to the face. It was in Dragon Ball Z fast pace mode.
Bulma learned instant transmission because she went from ground to floor in a heartbeat. That shit was amazing. And then, of course, the one thing that did kind of irk me was you have Piccolo, you have Krillin, who shouldn't even been there. I mean,
do you mind if we back up just a second?
Side note before we back up. You have any wish in the world and you wish to bring a sex doll to life. All right, go ahead. Let's back it up.
Wait, I don't remember that part.
So he's talking about 17.
17.
All right. So you mentioned the Bulma bitch slap.
Oh,
so
God.
let's talk about reaction to the bitch slap from one of the other characters.
Okay, stop. We got to back that up a little bit more
Even
because
further.
before that, Vegeta was completely out of character, and I didn't know. Fuck that. I don't care how much time has passed since the end of Z. He don't do that.
He completely laid down.
Exactly. He laid down and took it. Do we not remember how Vegeta reacted when Frieza blew up his planet? Do we not remember that despite how powerful Frieza was, he went and tried to get revenge? Don't think about the fact when he got beat up and he was crying like a bitch. Don't worry about that part. He was a man all the way up to that point.
Goku.
Don't worry about that part.
Goku, you were saying too.
That's not the part that matters. Bill comes to Earth and he completely bent over. Did I didn't even hear it.
He didn't just.
I didn't hear it. Wait a minute. I didn't hear the Beyonce bow down bitch music when that happened. So I don't even know why he had to do that.
He didn't bend over. He just went to the stop. Got on. He didn't just bend over. He got the whole KY and made sure the fist could fit in itself.
All right, let's put this into context. First of all, Bill's is the god of destruction. He's known throughout the entire Dragon Ball Z universe for some reason, but we're just now hearing about him. But anyway, it's Dragon Ball Z movies. So anyway, he comes to our part of the neck of the woods, and apparently everybody is scared to shit of this guy.
What's up, Goku?
Even Shenron.
質問が多いな。願いは一体何だ？
ビルス様がスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを出せって言うんだけどさ。
じゃあビルス様これはビルス様はじめまして。
スーパーサイヤ人ゴッドの作り方を教えてあげなさい。
はい。
あんなシェンロン初めてだわ。
Shenron bitched out. Shenron was like, oh shit, it's Bills. Bills, don't rape me like you used to. But the part that pissed me off about this movie, and which I love that because it shows how truly powerful he is, that Shenron is normally talking shit to these people like,
exactly.
Dude, I'm tired of bringing back Krillin. Can I bring back somebody else? But the part that kind of irked me was this whole Super Saiyan God thing of, oh, by the way, you need 5 you're gonna first you need 5 Saiyans in order to do this, or 6, whatever. And the baby who's not even a fetus yet is just semen in an egg right now, has enough power to generate energy to form another
If
troop.
that was the case, why didn't they just jack off onto the ground?
Exactly. and somebody touch it. Like, Krillin, you a simp, go touch that. Now, and then what I did love, the drawback to this was that Goku did hate this. He hated the fact that he had to borrow power. He hated the fact that he couldn't beat Bill on his own.
I say before we get there to the Super Saiyan God, which was supposedly the highlight of the movie.
Which was just Kaioken.
Let's talk about how we brought it back. Now let's bring it forward. Vegeta's reaction to Bulma getting bitch slapped.
That motherfucker lit. But I think Bill just did that for dramatic effect, so he could like, oh yeah, I did kind of smack your woman, so you go ahead and get your licks in. Because then after he was done.
No,
now
bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. That's no excuse. Because if Bill felt like, Vegeta was a threat, he should have went. Why? He already said, I'm going to destroy the Earth. Fuck this shit. And so Vegeta can take him at Super Saiyan 2? That's bullshit.
My objection to this is everyone goes, Oh my God, Vegeta just surpassed Goku.
Yeah, that horse shit. I was like, really?
He didn't surpass Goku.
I don't see no level 3 coming at his monkey ass. Really? And then the part with Goten and Trunks fuse, but they don't even go level 3 to even attempt to take him on, which is a stronger version because it is a fusion. And then Boo was completely useless. You know, like Majin bullshit. I mean, he was just over. Well, that whole Jello shit was hilarious.
It was kind of funny.
But now, the person who I really want to comment on is Whis. Whis, who I believe is a Kai, is a dark Kai, I believe is which they explained it. But if Super
They
Saiyan
didn't
3,
show Wiz fight.
yes, they did. Oh, yeah, they did. He put down Bill.
This is basically.
remember that.
This is at the end of the movie.
At the very end, he put Bill
Bills
down.
kind of went wild. He kind of destroyed some moons or
Was
stars.
this after the credits?
No. Bill eats wasabi paste, and he starts like blowing up planets.
Oh yeah.
And Whis is like, you can't do that shit.
Bill Chop.
I must have went to the concession stand to get some candy.
Yeah, at the Japanese theater.
So apparently Whis can put Bills to sleep.
Now, if Super Saiyan 3 Goku got put down by got put down by Bill with 2 hits. 2 simple ass hits. And Whis takes down Bill with 1 shot. That means, and I love that because that opens up the world of possibilities because
Exactly.
there are 12 of these motherfuckers. My bad, 24 of these motherfuckers because you got the teachers and the gods of destruction out there, which means Goku really ain't playing on shit.
Well, they did leave it open that they're interested in him to become a god of destruction. So, which is why I think he kind of felt pity or intrigue in him to let the planet live.
Which eventually, if he does be incorporated, then he can take on Superman, and that's what we all waiting for.
But it'll probably never happen because Goku didn't seem interested in becoming a god of
But
destruction.
then again, you got the success of this movie was so great that hell, it even spawned interest of a new series coming out. So
That's true.
we'll
All
see.
right, now before we jump into that, let's talk about the man of the hour, Goku. He, like we kind of mentioned, he becomes a Super Saiyan God in this movie, which is something totally new and unheard of and very much created just for this movie.
Complete bullshit.
Yeah, I thought that was horseshit too. Like, only Bills knows about this. All the
Hey,
Saiyan
you know-
legends. Vegeta didn't know about it, but Vegeta is the one that exposits throughout the series and even in movies and shit. He is the one that exposits about Saiyan lore and Saiyan like heritage and
I'll put
bullshit
it
like
this.
that.
Maybe he forgot because the time his only remembrance of Bill is when he walked in and his dad was sucking his dick under the fucking table. I'll give him that he lost that part of his memory.
You thought he blocked it out?
Yeah, he's blocking
The
that
trauma.
out. That shit kind of got me. I was like, why is he got him on his knees while he's eating a fucking sandwich?
That was kind of demeaning.
All right, so Goku becomes Super Saiyan God by borrowing the powers of 5 other Saiyans, 1 unborn Saiyan in this movie.
A cup of semen in a cup.
Pretty much Gohan's unborn child. So,
Man enough to produce a child.
how did you guys react to Goku's reaction to becoming a Super Saiyan God?
It was. I mean, it's genuine Goku. I mean, we knew he wasn't gonna like that from Jump Street.
Yeah. I
mean-
think he's gonna try to figure out, if they go forward, he's gonna try to figure out how to reproduce that without having to use everybody. Because that was really fucking inconvenient in a fight.
Which is something that they hinted at when,
You sit there while me and my friends hold each other's hands and circle jerk.
but they hinted at him becoming a Super Saiyan God without their help. Because if you notice, he ran out of his Super Saiyan God powers back on Earth. They went into space. Bills did his.
And that's
I don't know if we can call it a major attack, a super attack. He just did an attack that could have took out the whole planet.
what can't take out a whole planet. in Dragon Ball
Goku
Z?
transformed for a fraction of a second to disrupt his energy ball, and this is what caught Bill's intrigue. He was curious about what that was. What did he do? And even Goku didn't know what he did.
And I think that's where they're gonna go for. I see this now. If a series starts up, whatever the saga is in the series or whatever, maybe after 2 or 3 sagas, they're gonna do that whole hands bullshit. Maybe Pan is alive. Is it even Pan now since GT doesn't exist? Are they even going with Pan?
Sacrifice that baby.
I think they're gonna be in a fight. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. Let's hold hands, cause you know we gotta whatever the fuck.
We are the world.
And then he becomes God Saiyan or whatever. They're fighting, and I don't know. Gohan's killed, And they got to get the Dragon Balls to wish them back to life so that
Actually-
they can reproduce it.
I actually somewhat disagree. I think that the Super Saiyan God may just be a movie universe thing. What we've seen from
possible, too.
previous movies, there's always a disconnect between the animated series and the movies.
But the reason I don't think so is because you're right. There's always a disconnect between the movies and the canon universe. But this fits directly into canon if you take out, even if you leave GT in. Let's, for the sake of argument, pretend that shit exists. This happens at least immediately after Buu Saga. Because Pan's not born yet. Even like, if I remember, wasn't Pan alive in like the last season of, like the last episode of Buu Saga, like where Goku was training Maju? Like, this even takes place before that, but at the end of Z. So this could fit in no problem.
It could.
Well, fuck it, I don't care. I got a good movie out of it. So until next time, live from Japan. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Slander.